Can you remember when we came down there a couple of years ago when we planted this this kawhai? Look how big it is now.
Wow.
All right. So everything's growing well. Now, if you look over here, we discussed planting in a swamp. So let's go and have a look, eh? Let's go and see what we've got. 2 years ago we were here filming. See that? Now, right. This is the swamp where we showed you we made a hole in the black when we put all this kike in.
I remember, yes.
Yes, remember that?
Mm.
And we said we're going to plant them in the swamp. So there is one of them. One of them.
Yes.
And just for the hell of it, this is a nursery spider lives in there. That's all the young have left now. That's a nursery spider living. And all the little holes mean the young have left. There are two species, two sexes with this tree. There's a male and female. And you can tell by the colour, and also one is a bit more sparsely spread out. So there are two sexes with this particular native tree. So to plant this now, we need to put that in no deeper than that. So if I dig the hole and it goes down too far, I will put some dirt, some soil back, or add some. So that's there. That's just quite nice there. And I'm going to put all this back in. All this back in here. Okay. So break the sides in. Breaks in. And just firm it up a bit. Firm it up a bit. And there we are. Now the next thing I spoke of last time was the fact that we actually put a marker in. So we will. We'll put a marker in there so that we can find it. When I go in further, where it's a bit deeper, I'll use a marker that's a little taller so that we can see it through at the view round in here. If you see how high the blackberry is here, if I was going to put one in here, I need to put the one that sits a little higher so I can find it. Again, we're not worried about this growth. We leave it there. So there you are, there you have it there. That's that guy. Doesn't need any other support. That's what we do.
Thank you, Joe.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So over there you'll see another. Here, see? Okay.
I see it.
Okay.
There's another one.
Yes. We have no failures. None at all.
No failures.
No
That's
failures.
good. That's good.
Now, we're going to go a bit further in here. And there's another one there, so getting away well, eh?
Yes, that's the
You
one
see,
that was.
see, one behind you.
And there's one here too.
Isn't that marvellous? Isn't that marvellous?
Mm.
Eh?
Yeah.
2 years. And I have a frame of 5 years to finish a project. Over there's another big head sticking up.
I can see this one.
Yep. Kahikatea.
Yeah.
So this swamp's going to be covered in kahikatea. Another, by the end of the 5 year period.
But you did seed bombing also here.
I have.
On a video, I remember.
Yeah, but I haven't taken a lot of notice of that because there's been pretty heavy other stuff coming up.
Yeah, but like this.
Yes, I did some seed bombing and that's some of them.
Yes, I want to say that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another one
And
over here.
there's also a few.
Yeah, yeah. And the kike over here. What do you reckon? Impressive, eh?
Yeah, it is.
Impressive. It's what one man can do if he wants, you know, put, no, as long as you know. Now this guy here we don't want. It's a willow.
Okay.
I can cut it off at the ground. I don't want to spray here because I'm going to kill these guys.
Yeah.
So I can cut it off the ground and providing, I'll just show you. I'll show you now. Providing that when I cut it off, it doesn't come in contact with the ground anymore.
Oh, will it grow?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey.
So you will cut it off and put it on.
Yeah, it won't grow, die.
Okay.
But if it hits to the ground and works its way around, up she comes again. So I can't have that. But you see, I've got rid of there's some wild plants coming up there. You see all these coming up in here now? See that there? It's like all around the place. Great day.
Wow.
Now over here, I had some spare ones, so I put these in here to fill in the gaps that might die. Now, and we spoke before about cicadas.
Oh, they were here. Yes.
Now, had this plant been out there, in the wind, it could have broken off, but it's been protected in here. Now, these here will be planted out this year, because I'll just dig them up and shift them to the new spot.
Oh, did you plant them here to protect?
I just
Okay.
put them all here and planted these other ones around into the cicada. That one there has got both sides. There. So, you see what I mean? She's away, eh?
Yeah.
We're now coming up probably our third year. Third growing year, but
Okay.
see, 5 years, all that there's turning back to native. Now the other end you see over there, that's all willows. I've not gone that far.
Yeah, I remember this part was covered in blackberry only.
That's right. So with blackberry, instead of spraying, I find it quite pleasant to come through. You see how they've been cut? I can just come through on the ride down and just go bang. You know, I don't use poison. You know, they get suppressed in the end. And part of what you do here is, what do I say? You get time to look around. Most planting programs they clear the land, they get all the people in, they plant all this stuff, and everybody goes away. So there's not much learned, is there? Would you agree with that?
Yes.
But if you do that, you know, it works. And I'm just showing my followers, you know, this is what you do, and you do this as a it might not work for a big plantation, but if you've got a lot of people, it does, providing you go over the ideas before you start and why you do this and why you do that, you know. So initially I thought this would be a mistake because of the size of these, and ideally you want to put them in at this size because, you know, the young ones seem to stay dormant for a bit longer. When you put them in at this size like those ones there, next spring they'll shoot up into the 400.
Wow.
You know, they're not a fast growing native, but fast enough for me. 5 years. So ideally you'd keep them back in your nursery till a little bit bigger before you put them out.
Okay.
And